time for some more crypto news. Now, Business Insider exclaims that FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried said that he's predicting a domino effect with the crypto exchanges. Right now, Sam is worth $20 billion. Now, FTX extended some credit to a lot of these companies to try to save them from the winter time, but after more analyzation of these companies, Sam noticed that a lot of these companies cannot be saved anymore. Some of the companies that got helped with this credit was Voyager Digital and BlockFi, who were credited up to $750 million to just try and keep them afloat through all the stuff that is going on in the economy. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with cryptocurrency news, and something that has affected me in my life is that Voyager Digital, that's one of the crypto exchanges that I actually invested in, and they ended up sending an email like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, saying that they were going to suspend all trading, selling, buying, everything in the books, and your money is basically stuck there. And a lot of the people are fearing this because right now everybody is in need of their money because of everything that's going on in the economy. Right now, all the market, including Wall Street and cryptocurrency, are down $1 trillion since the first time since November 2021. Now, a lot of these companies are laying off their workers, including Coinbase, who let go 1,100 workers. And on the contrary, there are other companies that instead of laying off workers, they're freezing trading for all their investors. Now, what the companies are trying to do is calm people down from experiencing this panic, because people who are in this state of mind are very volatile and unpredictable about their trades. Now, for those who are experiencing frozen accounts still, including myself, I would just take it as a safety measure that the companies are trying to take initiative of before everybody actually loses a lot of money. Right now, they're just trying to keep everybody from panicking and trying to keep a certain foundation for cryptocurrency to stick into while the economy goes through everything that it's going through, including this and this, which I'm not going to say on YouTube because it docks me off for some reason. So I'll just write them down instead of saying it. Now, there are those exchanges that are freezing your accounts because they are scamming you. But make sure that before you even start trading or putting your money on an exchange, that they have good reviews and it's really known. Now, diving into this crypto winter, Yahoo Finance published an article, Ultimate Source for Crypto Market Chaos. It states that blockchain analyst Nansen researches on how some of these exchanges became so vulnerable to the market, including Celsius and Three Arrows Capital. A lot of the selling happened because of the panic that occurred when Terra collapsed, and a lot of big companies invested in the same positions, and that's no bueno. Because when one big company sells, everybody feels it. Now, because of what's happening nowadays, companies are trying to find a different way on how to profit from crypto. Now, the way that they're doing it is by using borrowed capital on a high interest rate coin like ETH or Ether and storing it within the Ethereum blockchains because it allows you to lock it in there. Now, when the market was falling down in May, a lot of the assets got removed from Terra and changed into Steth. I think that's how you say it. STETH. When the whole panic was occurring in May 12, both Three Arrows Capital and Celsius pulled out $80 million from the DeFi exchange. Now, during this transition, a lot of the investors grew wary of Steth. I'm going to call it Steth. But not a lot of the companies actually pulled out. Now, investors didn't know how to maneuver all this change, so they ended up taking their assets once again from Steth and changing it into Ether, which made Steth go even further down but Steth is at par with ETH. Now the spread between the both of them started getting further and further away, and a lot of the people that were still invested in Steth, or aka the whales that were still invested in Steth, started getting calls from their creditors asking them to put in more collateral because their value of their investments was going down. Now Celsius, for example, fell victim to this, and they started using stable coins to repay back their debt, then froze all the customer accounts, but still is one of DeFi's largest borrowers. We are in the process of building a strong crypto community, a strong crypto coin, and along this journey, we will experience failures, but it's not really considered a failure if we keep trying to make it better in the long run. The world is going through one of the hardest times in history, where it's beginning in and those who are really suffering are those that got greedy and did not put in what they were willing to lose. Now, all of those who put in what they are willing to lose have not actually really lost anything unless they sold. Crypto will go up, as we have seen time and time again. It's just all based on timing.